Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Book Jackets, where Jeff Davis middle school students, just like you, talk about their favorite book. I am here with Marley, and she will be reviewing one of her favorite books, The Princess Diaries. So tell us a little bit about this book.
It is a realistic fiction book about this girl. She's living a normal life like everybody else, but she ends up figuring out by her dad that she's actually the Princess of Genovia.
Yes, I have not read these books, but I have seen the Disney movie.
Yes.
But it's very different than the Disney movie.
Definitely.
What are some other plot points of this?
A big plot point, I think, not specific, but her grandma likes to get involved and tries to change the way she is about it, because at first she doesn't really like being a princess, but as time goes on, she starts to more get used to it and she starts to appreciate it.
Okay, cool. So, what do you like about this book? What kind of drew you to it?
What drew it to me? Actually, I love realistic fiction books because it can relate to my life.
Are you secretly a princess? Is that what? No, I'm joking.
Yes, I am. You actually recommended me the book. I asked if there was any realistic fiction, and you said I should go for The Princess Diaries.
Yeah, see, okay. I can recommend books. See, there we go. Anyway, but yeah. So yeah, in realistic fiction, that kind of goes to show that different people like different genres, and you get different things out of it. Like, so for example, I'm not a realistic fiction person, but if this is something that, this is the kind of story that really resonates with you, you're like, okay, this is cool. Maybe it touches on because she's an everyday teen.
Right.
She just happens to find out she's a princess of this other country. But she has the same kind of stuff that every other person has.
Right. She doesn't act different.
Right. And also it's technically, even though it's a bit far-fetched that you find out, hey, I'm actually technically royalty, it's still technically realistic. Like, it could happen, hypothetically. It's not way out there. What is your favorite character in the book, or who's your favorite character?
I think my favorite character, obviously, Mia, the princess, and then Lily, her friend.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Now, is her last name? Yeah, Thermopolis. Okay. Yeah, I thought I remembered that from the movie. Yeah. What do you like about that character? Or those characters?
I like Mia because the main character, obviously, and then I like Lily because Lily really does help Mia. They have their disagreements, but I think in the end they end up being for really good friends, and she ended up helping her out a lot.
So what's your favorite part of the book?
I'm trying to think all the books. I think my favorite part is this drama scene. It's basically when Mia, she likes Lily's brother, and that was it had a lot of drama behind it, and it was funny. And then Lily ended up getting mad. So
it definitely has a lot of even though it has the princess side, but it also has a little bit of teenage drama,
right,
and a little bit of romance. She likes him kind of stuff.
Yes.
And then friendship and stuff
right.
like that. What do you think we can learn from this kind of book or these books?
I think a lesson we can learn is to, just always stick with your friends, They can help you through a lot of difficult times in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's definitely with realistic fiction, that's one of those lessons that realistic fiction tends to teach a lot is basically how you get through life. Try like these characters are doing. They're relying on their friends, or you see them go through a problem with their friends, or their friends get mad at them or whatever,
Definitely.
and they work it out and they see what's really important.
Yes.
How do you think this book relates to other similar books in either similar books or types of media in the genre?
I don't, honestly, I haven't read a whole other series. This is the only, I have read The Summer I've Turned Pretty. And I think that kind of does, like, there is, in the Summer African Predators, there is no dramatic, like, a princess thing.
Right.
But I think it does relate with, like, the drama about, like, the romance and stuff. I think
so it's the same vibe, but this one has the added sort of layer of, oh, by the way, you're royalty.
Right.
And what kind of goes along with that. So, awesome. That is great. So we do have the Princess Diary books by Meg Cabot in the Media Center in the realistic fiction section. There are quite a number of them, which is very, I mentioned the movie, there's only 2 movies, but there are a ton of books, and there's actually like shorter mini story books of them. The first one is called The Princess Diary, but you have things like Princess in Training, Princess in Waiting, Princess in Love. So all these are in the Media Center, and this has been my special guest, and I have been your host, and we will see you next time.